Folks, we still have a good number of people who are trying to get in and are stuck in traffic. We are going to delay momentarily, but we do ask that you go ahead and try to find seats now. When the graduates come in, they will be going through each aisle, so we'd like to have people clear the aisles and all across the back. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please remain standing for the presentation of the colors for the national anthem by the Southern High School JROTC. Gentlemen, please remove your caps. We will now observe a moment of silence to give thanks for our graduates, their families, and the opportunity to share in this graduation ceremony. I also ask that you remember the families of our men and women who are serving in the armed forces throughout the world to keep our great nation safe. Thank you. Please be seated. Dr. McCartney, members of the Garrett County Board of Education, parents, guardians, relatives, and special guests, on behalf of the faculty and staff and administration, I welcome you to the 72nd commencement exercise of Southern Garrett High School. I would like to acknowledge our special guests and ask that they stand to be recognized. Please refrain from applauding until everyone has been introduced. Dr. Brenda McCartney, Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Thomas Woods, President, Garrett County Board of Education. Mr. Rodney Glotfelty, Vice President, Garrett County Board of Education. Mrs. Sadie Liller, Associate Member, Garrett County Board of Education. Mr. Jason Van Sickle, Associate Member, Garrett County Board of Education. Dr. Nicole Miller, Chief Academic Officer. Mr. Paul Edwards, Director of Secondary Education and Garrett County Commissioner. Dr. Jane Wildison, Director of Human Resources. Dr. Chelsea Mangus, Director of Special Education. Mr. John Hummel, Director of Student Services. Mrs. Donna Ashby, Director of Elementary Education. Mrs. Amy Warnick, Supervisor of STEM Education. Ms. Candy Most, Supervisor of ELA and Social Studies. Mr. William Grant, Southern Garrett High School Alumni Association. Delegate James Heinball, Maryland House of Delegates. Mr. Larry Tichnell, Garrett County Commissioner. Dr. Richard Midcap, President of Garrett College. Mike Binniger, Manager of Safety and Security. Mr. Steve Skipper, Assistant Principal. Mrs. Kayla Cathell, Financial Secretary. Thank you all for being a part of today's ceremony. Would our senior advisor, Mrs. Miranda Gallagher, please stand? Thank you for your support of the senior class throughout this year and for your assistance with the preparation of our graduation ceremony. I would like to thank the Garrett County Fair Board for the use of this wonderful facility. Your partnership with the Southern Garrett community is greatly appreciated. Special thanks to the graduation committee and custodial staff of Southern Garrett High School for their dedication, efforts, and support. At this time, would all teaching and support staff of Southern High School please stand? I have been blessed to work with a fantastic group of educators and staff who are committed to the success of our students, school, and community. I appreciate each of you, and I am proud of the job you have done to support this group of seniors in reaching their goals. Would any staff member from Southern Middle School, Yacht Glades Elementary School, Crellin Elementary School, Swan Meadow School, or Broadford Elementary in the audience please stand to be recognized? Thank you for your role in preparing the senior class for this culminating moment. At this time, I would like to mention that we have reserved a seat for Naden Gonauer. Naden was a classmate of some of our students at Yacht Glades and would have been graduating today. That seat is all the way on the far side of the stage with the ribbons. Next, I would like to acknowledge our very special guests. Would all parents and guardians of our graduating seniors please stand? You have been wonderful to work with, and you raised fantastic young adults that are ready to spread their wings and make a positive impact on our world. At this time, I would like to honor any Southern Garrett High School senior who has enlisted in any branch of the armed services. Please stand. Again this year, our school system has partnered with the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce to offer the Work Ethic Diploma. Seniors, if you earned the Work Ethic Diploma, please stand and be recognized. I would like at this time to introduce Mr. William Grant of the Southern Garrett High School Alumni Association. Mr. Grant will announce the 2024 recipients of the William H. Danforth Award. The Alumni Association recognizes 2 winners of this prestigious award. In addition to the Danforth Award recognition, each recipient will receive a $1,000 scholarship donated by Mr. David Eiswert, a 1990 Southern Garrett High School graduate. Mr. Grant.
Good morning. On behalf of the Southern Garrett High School Alumni Association and all of its members, I extend congratulations to the graduating class. I also want to welcome you, the graduates, as the newest members of the Alumni Association. Along with your diploma today, you will receive a certificate of congratulations from the Alumni Association. On it, you will find a QR code. We hope that you will take time to scan it and learn more about your association, how you can become involved, and how you can. It is my honor and pleasure to announce the recipients of this year's Danforth Award. The Danforth Award has been a long tradition at Southern High School, dating back to the early 1950s. It disappeared for a while in the 1980s and 1990s, but was brought back by the Alumni Association in 2003. The honor is given to one female and one male student in recognition of their academic performance, personal integrity, balanced lifestyle, and leadership potential. The award had its origins in 1941 when noted author William H. Danforth challenged the youth of America to achieve their highest potential and to influence others through lives of service. The nominees for this award were selected by the Faculty Senate Committee from a list of candidates submitted from the entire faculty. The nominees were asked to submit a writing which both cataloged their achievements and recorded their thoughts in the following areas: academic performance, leadership, school activities, community involvement, spirituality, service to others, physical fitness, and development of their talents and skills. It is a high honor to be selected as a nominee for the Danforth, and all the nominees were recognized at the awards assembly. Today, we will announce the recipients of the Danforth Leadership Award. Each will receive an engraved plaque from the Alumni Association, a hardbound copy of William H. Danforth's book, I Dare You, and a scholarship funded by Mr. David Eiswert of the class of 1990. On behalf of all the members of the association, I am pleased to announce the recipients of this year's Danforth Award, Abigail Butino and Michael Naselrod. Michael. The books are fun.
Thank you, Mr. Grant. Rylan Schweitzer, 2023-2024 Senior Class President. Please approach the podium for your farewell address and presentation of the mantle to Ashlyn Leader, the 2024-2025 Senior Class President.
Good morning and welcome to the graduation of Southern Garrett High School's class of 2024. It's hard to believe that we are about to receive our diplomas and start the next chapter of our lives. For me, it seems like just yesterday that I started my public school experience as a pre-K student. Now I stand before you as class president, and we as the students are about to receive our diplomas. I am quite honored. I spent lots of time thinking about what to say today, and just when I thought I had my message figured out, I didn't. This day was quickly approaching, and I knew I had to complete my speech. To be quite honest, I was getting a little nervous about it. So as I was pulling up my driveway one day, I couldn't help but notice a familiar tree in my yard. I couldn't help but notice how much this tree has changed since I was a little girl. It's much bigger now, and it has a lot more branches. It has undergone change and survived some storms. I began comparing that tree to all of us as students. Just like a tree, we all have roots. Our parents, guardians, or caregivers gave us our start. At this time, I would like to thank my parents, Mike and Rhonda Schweitzer, and my Aunt June for all that they have taught me. They have encouraged me to be kind, use my manners, and never give up when times are difficult. They have instilled in me how important it is to work hard. Thank you for modeling these life skills and for preparing me for the next chapter of my life. I love you. I would also like to thank each of you gathered here in the audience today. I am sure your graduate is very happy to see you here. Many of you are like me, and we started elementary school right here in Garrett County. For some, you moved from other places. However, today, as we are about to walk across the stage, part of our roots are grounded in Southern Garrett High School. 4 years ago, we walked into high school as freshmen. We were filled with anxiety, but we were also excited to take on the new role of being a high school student. Our freshman and sophomore years were a little different due to the COVID pandemic. Parts of these years were held online, we had to follow guidelines, and many things were canceled, but we managed to get through it. Finally, our junior year arrived, and we experienced high school as it should be. We took advantage of high school sporting events, dances, and Ram Rumbles. Classes were once again held in person. We were able to interact with the staff at school, and we were able to spend time with our friends and make special memories. We may not have realized it at the time, but we were putting down more roots. The next part of our lives I relate to the trunk. The trunk supports the tree. I have special friends that I know I can count on, and we have celebrated together in happy times and supported each other in the difficult ones. We have been silly together and had lots of fun. I would like to encourage you to always be on the lookout for someone that may need a friend. A friend is one of the best things you can be and one of the greatest things you can have. I would like to thank all elementary, middle, and high school teachers and staff. You have a difficult task of teaching academics, but assisting in our personal lives as well. You are definitely part of my trunk. At this time, I would like to mention 3 staff members from Southern High School that have left a lasting impression on my life. Chef Rob Scardina, Coach Amber Hill, and Miss Kayla Cathell. You have all played a major role in my years at Southern High School. You have supported me and helped me with whatever I've ever needed. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I know that many of you have other staff at Southern that you have made connections with. Thanks to each one of those individuals as well. You have helped us get through our high school years, and I hope each of you know how important you are. Also, thanks to Mr. Wolf and those at Central Office. You work behind the scenes to keep things running smoothly. Thanks for all that you do. Now back to the tree. The roots were covered and the trunk was covered. So then I thought about branches. Branches provide and offer more balance and support to the tree. Just like a tree, as we grow, more branches will be added. I have a special branch that I just have to mention. As many of you know, I have twin brothers. We are actually more like triplets because we are so close in age. Some days they drive me crazy, but I have the best little brothers. Thanks, Stephen and Michael, for all of our adventures. I hope your senior year is amazing. I will be excited to graduate next year, and I know Mom and Dad will be too. Another branch on my tree is family. I have 2 older brothers, Zach and Matt Savage, and their families as well. I can't forget the Schweitzer clan and all of my other family members as well. Thanks for always being there for me. I know that each one of you have family and friend branches on your tree. Always make time for those special people. Don't waste time on nonsense and make the most of each moment. Make sure those individuals know what they mean to you and be grateful for them. As we graduate today, we will begin to add more branches. We will continue to grow and mature. We will change and most likely experience some storms, but just as a tree, we will survive. I would like to offer a piece of advice. Return to your roots when things get tough. Pull up some special memories and get in touch with those that were part of your start. The memories will make you smile, and those special people will most likely be there waiting to help. Many laughs have happened for us in what seems like a very short senior year. The next few months and years to come, we will have many firsts again. Some possibilities are the first day of college, first day of a new job, first day of moving to a new place, first day in the military, or even the first day of marriage. This list could go on, but regardless of what the next chapter of life brings, we must choose wisely about the paths we will take and how we will interact with those around us. Always remember to leave a positive impact wherever you go. Years from now, we will not remember the little things. We will remember who was kind, who offered support, and how you made others feel. As you add more branches to your tree, you could possibly be adding to other people's branches as well. You never know what a person may be going through in their personal life. For example, a man named Scott Park was selected in a random drawing to shoot a half-court shot on March 13th, 2015 at the Duke versus Notre Dame basketball game at Greensboro Coliseum. If he made the shot, he would be awarded $1 million. However, Mr. Park knew that this probably wasn't going to happen for him, and of course he was right. The ball bounced off the free throw line right in front of him. Within hours after he attempted the shot, a video had spread across social media mocking him and making fun of his attempt. However, what these people did not know was that Scott Park was extremely lucky to even be alive. He had survived his body attacking itself and trying to shut his organs down. He had a condition called catastrophic antiphospholipid syndrome. His fight with CAPS left him with an extremely weak and broken body. But even with his condition and knowing what the outcome would be, Scott still gave it his best effort, which is how we all should look at life. This is a perfect example of why you should always be kind to those around you. Never make assumptions about others. Life can be difficult at times. Remember, when you're in a tough situation, there's always someone dealing with something worse. Don't ever give up and keep moving forward. Always leave a situation or a person better than what you found it. Fellow classmates, in a few minutes, you will walk across the stage and receive your diploma. Be proud of our alma mater. Southern Garrett High School is a common bond that we all share today, and our school has served us well. Keep the memories tucked fondly in your heart and always revisit them from time to time. Always keep adding branches to your tree, reach upwards towards the sunlight, and continue to grow in a positive way. As class president, I will do my best to plan a yearly gathering to keep us connected after graduation. Finally, to the class of 2024, I wish each of you only the best. I will close with a few lines from one of my favorite songs by Rascal Flatts. My wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. May your dreams stay big and your worries stay small, and that you never need to carry more than you can hold. Thank you.
Thank you, Rylin and Ashlyn. Next up, Sarah Fredlock, Southern Garrett High School 2024 Salutatorian. Please come forward to address your classmates.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty members, proud parents, and my fellow graduates, today marks a pivotal moment in our young lives, resulting from years of hard work, perseverance, and growth. As we stand on the threshold of this significant milestone, it's natural to reflect on the journey that has brought us to this moment. We've struggled to stay motivated, overcome obstacles, and embrace every moment for what it is. But perhaps the most importantly, we've navigated times of great change. So while this change may be seemingly scary for the majority of us, we are undoubtedly well prepared for what the future may present. Change is a constantly moving force that we have faced countless times, both in and out of the school environment we are about to exit today. From the first days of our education to our graduation today, we've seen the evolution of ourselves, our surroundings, and each other. We've transitioned from wide-eyed freshmen to sleepy seniors, from uncertainty to clarity, and from dependence to independence. Along the way, we've experienced loss of friendships, the expansion of knowledge, and unmeasurable self-discovery. But as we say goodbye to familiar hallways, strangers that we've seen in passing between classes, and those we never quite knew as well as we wanted to, we must acknowledge that change is inevitable. The world around us is in a constant state of fluctuation, presenting both challenges and opportunities. From technological advancements to social and political shifts, the landscape of our future is shaped by an unpredictable combination of factors. I perhaps, more than most, have always struggled with great change, but we need to remember that endings, like the one we face today, do not have to be bad, and in many cases, they may be the opposite, new beginnings. In times of great change, there is also great potential. We as individuals are defined not by the challenges we face, but by our resilience in overcoming them. We possess the creativity, ingenuity, and determination to navigate uncharted waters and shape a future that reflects our values and aspirations. As we embark on this new chapter of our lives, let us embrace the unknown with courage and conviction. Let us draw inspiration from the lessons learned and the relationships forged during our time here, and let us remember that our greatest achievements lie not in the honors that we've received, but in the lives we've touched and differences we make in the world. So, to my fellow graduates, I say this: as we look towards the future with anticipation and excitement, let us do so with hopeful hearts and open minds. Together, let us embrace the journey ahead, confident in our ability to navigate the world of change we have yet to face, and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient than we could ever imagine. Congratulations, class of 2024. I hope we can all embrace this change with open arms. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. With great honor, I introduce the Southern Garrett High School 2024 Valedictorian, Michael Nazelrod. Please come forward to address your classmates.
Thank you, Mr. Wolf. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to start by thanking my mom and my dad for everything they have ever done for me. I would also like to thank Hannah, Ben, and Tristan for being awesome siblings. I want to thank all my coaches. I have too many to count, but I specifically need to mention Coach Beeman and Coach Moylan for all the time they have devoted toward me this year. Ultimately, I need to thank God for being blessed with a great life and a lot of good people in it. When it first set in that I had to write a valedictorian speech, I couldn't choose one single topic to focus on. There are so many things that we need to focus on as we graduate from high school and move into adulthood. So I decided to focus on one central idea that could really make a difference in our future success. And this one central idea is what shaped my way of thinking and propelled me to reach the goals that I'm achieving right now. I've decided to talk about the steps to making and achieving our goals. I don't believe success comes by chance. I believe that a person must maximize their opportunities to achieve their goals. Let me tell you a story. When I was very young, my sister Hannah and I played checkers for hours. We knew that victory was determined by how much time and mental effort I was willing to put forth. There's no luck in checkers, and there's no luck in anything else that I choose to do either. I began to realize through a series of life events that I could achieve a goal if I followed a defined set of self-directed principles. You must set goals. Success takes time and dedication. Failure must be embraced and learned from, and you need to lead your life with good character. Once I realized this, I found clarity. Fast forward, right before high school, I was introduced to a 30-minute video by a man named Ray Dalio. I was walking through the living room when my dad yelled to me, "Sit down and watch this video. You're not allowed to get up until this video is finished." Little did I know that this video would be my most watched video in all my YouTube history. It changed the way I thought about my future and added new ideas to how I make goals and achieve them. I want to share 4 of these ideas talked about in the video because these principles were what guided me in my path to being where I am right now and where I want to be in the future. First, unless you want to live a life that is directed by others, you must decide for yourself what to do, then have the courage to do it. Your decisions can't always be bound by what other people think you can and can't do. Never let someone tell you what you can't do. Don't get me wrong, you must be open-minded and take suggestions from other people, but you must be brave enough to make decisions for yourself and follow your own path as you set a goal. Second, we must learn to embrace reality and deal with it. We need to work with reality as it is and not as we wish it would be. Often I hear people say, "I could do this only if this condition were true." To be successful, you should determine your goals based on the reality you live in and stop listing excuses. But embracing reality does not mean you should not have big dreams. Ray Dalio always says, having big dreams, plus embracing reality, plus having lots of determination will bring you a successful life. This leads well into the 3rd principle. We all must not be afraid to make challenging goals that will take a long time to achieve. Spending the time to work through these big dreams is called perseverance. I went around the school on Monday asking all the teachers and staff to tell me what character traits are most important for our future graduates to have in order to be successful. Perseverance was the top answer. Mrs. Kaufman, Mrs. Schaefer, Mrs. Hill, and Mrs. Bortz all mentioned perseverance. All challenging goals take a while to achieve, and we must be ready to embrace that journey. We also must be ready to encounter obstacles in our journey to succeed. I promise you, you will fail. All worthwhile goals will not come easy. Failure is a given. We cannot let failure lead us to quit. We must embrace it and learn from our mistakes. The first principle was talked a lot by Sarah Fredlock up here, and it is that we need to embrace change and step outside our comfort zones. Here's a quote that summarizes this perfectly. Change is one of the most difficult things that we face, but change is inevitable. One reason we don't like change is we get comfortable where we are. We get used to our friends, our job, the place we live, and even if it's not perfect, we accept it because it's familiar. What happens is because we're not willing to change, we get stuck in the situation we are in instead of moving forward into what could happen. Just because God's blessed you where you are doesn't mean you can just sit back and settle there. You have to stay open to new possibilities. What worked 5 years ago may not work today. If you're going to be successful, you have to be willing to change. Every blessing is not supposed to be permanent, and every provision is not supposed to last forever. We should constantly evaluate our friendships. Who is speaking into your life, and who are you depending on? Make sure they're not dragging you down, limiting you from blossoming. Everybody is not supposed to be in your life forever. And if you don't get rid of the wrong friends, you'll never meet the right friends. Outside of goal setting, most importantly, if we really want to have true success in life, we have to remember to be good to others. Mrs. Kreischer, Mr. Brown, Mr. Biggs, Mrs. Myers, Mrs. Hollingsworth, and Mrs. Lewis all taught me that integrity and forgiveness is more important than anything, even more than important than accomplishing a goal. As both Mrs. Cathell and Mrs. Tasker told me, kindness is the key to success when our egos get in the way or we are just trying to convince others that we are right. I would like to leave here by thanking my grandma. She has always been there for me and has always modeled and taught me that you can never go wrong with kindness.
Thank you, Michael. Dr. McCartney and members of the Garrett County Board of Education, at this time, on behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Southern Garrett High School, I recommend the following students for diplomas, certificates of completion. I officially verify the diploma candidates have fulfilled all graduation requirements as established by the State of Maryland and the Garrett County Board of Education. Dr. McCartney, aided by Mr. Stephen Skipper and Dr. Nicole Miller, will now present diplomas to our graduates. Connor Owen Ayers. Miranda Leanne Baker. Malachi Joseph Bean. Zakayla Danae Beckman. Reagan Sherry Bernard. Riley Elizabeth Bernard. Jackson Lee Benninger. Chastity K. Brandt. Danielle Elizabeth Brobst. Annabelle Elise Browning. Isaac Solomon Browning. Caden Allen Burns. Abigail Cassidy Butina. Peyton Carney Randall Carr. Aaliyah Paige Chapman. Riley Nathaniel Chapman. Bryson Allen Coddington. Siriana Jean Collins. Gary Allen Corby. Christian Michael Custer. Dayton Paul Custer. Caitlin Yvonne Davis. Dakota Shane Davis. Catherine Lee Dawson. David Isaac Deem. Braylyn Renee Hope DeWitt. Elijah Ray DeWitt. Zobiana Desiree Dillsworth. Wyatt Lee Dove. Alexander Michael Durst. Eli Gordon Robert Eaton. Ethan James Everett. Robbie Lee Everett. Walker Daniel Everett. Sarah Caroline Fredlock. Lauren Marie Friend. Misty Marie Friend. Ethan Connor Gank. Hunter Michael Glodfelty. Nathan Joseph Glodfelty. Victoria Rose Green. Logan Jarrett Grove. Jake Andrew Guthrie. Helena Crescenza Hafner. Kira Kate Haley. Brage Kenyon Hardesty. Caleb Michael Harvey. Gavin Joseph Harvey. Jacob Carlton Harvey. Rachel Louise Harvey. Rihanna Lee Harvey. Jack Joseph Healy. Ryan Anthony Hebb. Adriana Jade Herman. Devin Allen Hill. Andrew Richard Holland. Jacob Lee Hooks. Isaac William Hoy. Eliana Grace Hudnall. Brandon Ashby Huerta. Sylvia Tien Johnson. Isaiah Jeremiah Keller. Ethan Tyler Coach. Brielle Lee Lipscomb. Lucretia Elaine Longacre. Carmen Diane Lopez. Benson Michael Lucas. Slade Logan Mahone. Nathaniel James Mall. Gage David McClung. Ainsley Isabel McCroskey. Corey Jacob Morgan. Kyle Wayne Morton. Jacob Eugene Murphy. Michael Gabriel Naselrod. Allie Marie Newman. Isabella Francis Newman. Molly Ann Nickel. Sophia Angeline Nunez. Alexander Patrick O'Connell. Cora Jane Ours. Wyatt Elwood Parks. Paige Nichelle Reel. Veva Sullivan Recker. Brianna K. Louise Reese. Talon Douglas Ringer. Krista Almeida Rinker. Sienna Isabella Reiser. Addison Lauren Roball. Isabella Claire Ross. Dean Rush. Kaysen Nicole Savage. Jackson J. Savage. Bailey Isabella Schmidt. Kyle Stetson Schofield. Elijah Joseph Schroth. Alexis Rochelle Shepard. Kevin Scott Shipway. David Charles Shovlin. Daisy Lenora Shuttleworth. Skyla Elizabeth Rose Sickles. Mossy Michael Smearman. Trenton Clay Snyder. Lauren Elizabeth Spiker. Landon Michael Spink. Luke Wyatt Spink. Erin Victoria Stemple. Keegan Josiah Stiles. Ravona Bat Israel Stringfellow. Zachary Lewis Sutherland. Liberty Ann Schweitzer. Rylin Roseanne Schweitzer. Zoe Pearl Swick. Daniel John Tasker. Kaywin Michael Tasker. Alec David Taylor. Taya Brooke Teets. Madison Lee Thayer. Hunter Gage Thomas. Mitchell Scott Thomas. Logan Gage Tichnell. Ephraim Josiah Tremblay. Logan B. Tuck. Chloe Elise Turner. Owen Suche Uber. Alessandria Rebecca Uphold. Grayson Brooks Uphold. Austin Michael Walls. Monique Wesley Ward. Braxton Wyatt Warsall. Eliana Novely Nicole Whitaker. Ashton Robert White. Noah Harrison Wilt. Covey David Walmuth. Landon Gregory Dale Yoder. Graduates, please stand. The tradition of wearing the cap and gown dates back to the 12th century. The cap has a tassel that hangs to the right before receiving a diploma. Symbolic of academic achievement, the tassel is moved to the left side. In recognition of your completion of all state and county high school graduation requirements, you may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap. Parents, relatives, friends, and honored guests, on behalf of the Garrett County Board of Education, Southern Garrett High School, Southern Garrett Middle School, and the elementary schools of the Southern Garrett community, I am honored to present to you the Southern Garrett High School Grad 24. Parents and guests, please remain seated until all our graduates have exited the hall. Congratulations, class of 2024.